is, and my third piece of advice for everyone would be that your happiness is within you. So, it will not come from outside. Being happy is the first and the foremost thing for a mother to raise a happy child. So, for that, you have to be happy. You have to find your happiness from within.
Hello, all the she wolves out there. This is Saria, and you are watching Sisterhood by Saria. On this series, we actually talk about sisterhood and how women should support each other. Basically, we're against women tear women down. I interview women who have unique experiences and want to share it to the other people. And the women who have gone through mental health issues and challenges in their life and have come out of it. If you want to share your story, then feel free to ping me or DM me on this Instagram handle. Now let's get started. Mothers are the most beautiful and amazing people that exist in this universe. And today on Mother's Day, we are going to interview a very unique modern mother who has changed everyone's perspective. She has not only set a trend for herself and her family, but also for the society. So let's see what kind of unique personality I'm talking about.
Today, we're going to have a chat with a proud single mother who not only aims to keep herself happy and healthy, but also wants to not to project her own insecurities towards her child's upbringing. And her name is Khushbu Deorah. She is a dynamic positive mindset coach. She has 13 plus sales and training experience and now is a senior sales manager for Northeast India with Foxy. She is a great tarot reader by passion with 10 plus years of experience and a proud single mom to a 2.10-year-old child, Abhiraj. So let's welcome her and listen from her what tips she has up her sleeves to be a happy, healthy mother to a child.
So first of all, thank you so much, Khushbu, for coming and joining me today on this platform. I'm so grateful for you to have it on my platform. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Saria. Thank you for inviting me here. It's a pleasure being here.
Having interacted with you, I understood that, since Mother's Day is coming around the corner, I felt like this will be the best opportunity to talk to you because who else I could go to? Why don't you enlighten all of us and all of our audience about your journey as a single parent?
Of course. So, being a mother is like the most beautiful feeling in the world, as you know. And I am blessed, like, thanks to God, and really my high gratitude to the universe that, I was blessed with this feature of being a mother and having the pleasure of having a child. And so soon, I had to decide and take a decision of separation from my husband. So, after that, that's when you get to know the challenges also, and you get to know that it's not a cakewalk. It takes a life, to raise a child, to raise a life that we have given birth to.
Yeah.
So, it has never been very easy. Like, it's not a bed of roses. There are thorns also. You have to get through it and get through each and every aspect of it. And plus, being an emotional person like me, when it comes together, so a lot of things to cope up with.
I really love your enthusiasm and your energy that you have gone through. But as you said, that this journey wasn't easy. So let us enlighten about this. Like, I'm sure that you have gone through a lot of fears and a lot of difficulties before taking this decision. So could you let us know about all the fears that you had before taking this?
Yeah, sure. So, when it was a very difficult decision basically, and it did not happen in a day. So, it takes a long time. So, my son Aviraj was only 6 months old when I decided to walk out, and this decision literally took more than a year. One fine day, I had to decide and walk out. There were like 1,000 thoughts that used to be in my mind every time I used to think about it. Like, how would a child be without father? How about if he misses his father? If he doesn't, get all the things that he should, and if he doesn't feel right, like it didn't feel right at some time. And then sometimes I was confident enough that no, if I don't take this decision, it'll be bad for him also, it'll be bad for my son also, because if it's growing in a negative environment, then it has a very adverse effect on the child. So I wanted to save him from that also. So that is how I decided to come out of it. And then I have always been quite independent financially. But after marriage, everything was in a turmoil. I left my job, and then I was giving, very priority to my family as it happens. When I walked out, then again I was not financially independent. I would thank my family who stood like a big support for me all the time. And gradually I took up a job which was work from home because Aviraj was too small. So handling a full-time job and a baby was also a difficult scenario altogether. The career options also, they they come to a very limited things for us, for single mothers, because we have to handle a lot of things: the house, the child, the job, the finances, everything. That
Yeah,
was a
I
difficult
totally agree with that. Like it has been a very difficult and rocky road for a single parent because
thing.
everything is so limited.
True.
Choices are so limited.
Absolutely. So, but then, my mother, as I said, she is a great inspiration for me. So she told me that whatever happens, happens for good. You must believe in it and you must trust in it and move ahead with positive mindset. And that's what I kept doing. And right now I am, well established. I am working as a, sales head for Northeast India with a company, and so finance is no more a problem. Then I can afford for a good caretaker for my child, and I can,
Yeah.
everything that I think I can get for him. So it's not just the finances, but then I can also give my time to him. I can be with him, play with him, be around. Like he's almost 3 now.
So like you said that your mom has been an inspiration for you. So I just wanted yeah, I wanted to know about this that a lot of people think that they can handle single parenting, but then the fear of being a single parent, handling everything, especially in a society like India where women are not very financially independent from the start. So they feel that to be alone and to raise a child alone would be a daunting situation for them. So I wanted to ask, what exactly are the three things that help you give that strength and motivation to do this all alone?
Um, True. The very first thing was my inner voice that kept saying that, I can do it. And I was confident enough. The second was, I would say, the support from my family. And like they never said that, oh no, why are you doing this? Like, as you said, the society that we are living in is still quite orthodox and quite male dominated. So they always think that, being a female, you should never come out of a marriage, you should just stay there. And there are examples where we see that, female, they spend their entire life in a abusive marriage. I wouldn't say that mine was quite abusive, but then, just being physical torture is not the torture that we are talking about in today's world. So if
Yeah,
you are not happy, if you are not emotionally content, and if you don't have the right to express yourself, if you are not respected, and you are not even, thought as a part of the family, how would a person survive somewhere? So that's I would say that, a person should have their own self-respect, and if you have your own self-respect, as a woman you are powerful. As a woman you have the power to change the world. You have the power, but then you can only do it once you change your world.
wow, that's amazing. That's really amazing. Like one thing I really liked, actually two things I really liked about this, that you had your own inner voice and you never ignored it. You actually followed your heart
Yeah.
because you knew that it's gonna work out.
I am lucky enough to have a great support from my family first. Then there's the one best thing that keeps me going is that, my mother told me that God select people and give them this responsibility of being a mother, and so that, he trusts you that you can raise a person. That is why you have one. So that's one statement that's always in my mind, and that keeps me going and keeps me motivated to raise my child happily. Because Mother's Day around, thanks would be, well, less, like a very small word for her. And secondly, my entire society where I am and people around me, they praise me that, I was the one to listen to my voice and took a bold step. And I am confident and I am like independent to take care of my child. So I see they actually appreciate me for doing this because they say you are a role model for people around you. Like there are a lot of females who are not bold enough to take this step, but they must. What's the use of spending your only life in a very unhappy situation?
Wow,
So
that's a powerful quote there that you have given just now. Wow, that's amazing. Exactly, like what's the meaning of living a life where you're living it unhappy? That's good.
true. Second, I would say that the motherhood that I was experiencing and the mother inside me that kept me saying that my child needs it. Maybe it was a break that I needed and my child also needed it because I didn't want to raise him in a negative scenario or in a very unhappy scenario. I wanted him to laugh and to smile with positivity and to grow and have a very imaginative mind. So I wanted that freedom for him, and that gave me that inspired me to take this step. And third, as a coping strategy, I would say that I always believed in myself, and then I always believe in the fact that every person has his own fate, and every person is an individual before getting into a relationship. Even if you are in a relationship, you are single, you are individual, you have your own life, you have your own choices. So that's one strategy that I always follow. That
Wow, that is so beautiful. Like, I guess I learned three things from you that if you believe in yourself, you can do anything that you want to. Second thing is you really
yeah,
have to have that compassion, self-compassion towards yourself to hear your own voice because sometimes we neglect our own voice. That what I
true.
found. And we say no to ourselves, keep saying no to ourselves. But on the other hand, said yes to yourself and
Yeah.
where you are today. And I love the modern thinking. The third most beautiful thing she said, ladies, come on, listen to this. She wants to raise her kid in a way that he will be happy, that he don't face the mental health issues because of their mother's mental health issues. Can you imagine like how beautiful this is? Like Khushbu, you have an innovative mind right now. I always believe that women or especially mothers should heal themselves first if they have any gone through any past traumas or anything, so that they cannot transfer
True.
it to the children. And for children to lead a happy life, it's very important for mothers to be healthy, not only from physical health point of view, but also from the mental health and other point of views. And that's very amazing.
I totally,
Awesome.
totally agree with you, Sarya. A
Totally
happy
awesome.
mother can raise a happy child.
Very nice quote. That is another quote, ladies. Let's write this down. So I think in the last but not least, I just wanted to know what three advices are there or three pieces of good things that you can give from your book of self-parenting.
Okay, so I think number one, I would say that you should have confidence and you should trust yourself that you are special in every way and you are a mother, so you are the best for your child. No one else can be. Second, I would say in this scenario and this world, it's very important to be financially free. So you should not be dependent on the father of the child, or you should not be dependent on the family or somebody else, because being a single parent, you have to take a responsibility of a mother and a father. So
Yeah.
instead of taking stress, start working towards it. Small little actions to be financially free, what you can do, like for me, if I would say, so I had this small talent of tarot reading, and I started with that. So even if I did like 2 or 3 tarot readings, it gave me immense confidence and it gave me the power to believe in myself again that I can do a lot of other things. And this is how it started. So, it starts with a small bit. It's not that you get the whole world in a day. And my third piece of advice for everyone would be that your happiness is within you. So, it will not come from outside. Being happy is the first and the foremost thing for a mother to raise a happy child. So, for that, you have to be happy. You have to find your happiness from within.
Wow, that is so beautiful, Khushbu. Like I really like this because I
Yes.
have my mother and she's a single parent too. I lost my father when I was like
Okay.
5 year old, but now I know how she has raised both of us, like me and my sister, and she had like tremendous
Good.
courage. So I have a great respect to the women who are single and financially independent. On top of it, they are taking care of their kids in a way that just to give them the best life they deserve. And I'm so happy to have you here on my session today. And I really love you because you are the person who can or who is inspiring a lot of people out there. So I guess ladies who are out there, if she can do it, you can do it. It's not rocket science. Everyone can do it. Just believe in yourself and you will be the best mother ever to your child.
Thank you, Saria. Thank you so much for having me here. And you're like the best host. And I really like your way of communicating. And, I know how good you're doing in your career as well. And I wish you all the very best. And it's like a great pleasure to be here for sure. Love
Oh,
you so
thank
much.
you. Thank you so much for the heartwarming words. I really love it. Love your mothers. Love each and every mother who is making an effort to raise you. And I here salute to all the women out there. Never doubt yourself a bit. You guys are already doing a great job. You guys have liked my video. Please give it a thumbs up because that encourages me to produce more content for you guys. Also, share it with as many people as you can because that helps me spread my message across to a lot of people. With that being said, let's meet another day with another episode of Sisterhood by Saria. Bye. Take care.